I want to return to our breaking news this hour, which is that a Russian military transport plane has crashed in the southwest of the country. Now, Russian defence officials say 65 Ukrainian prisoners of war were on board. We cannot, as the BBC, confirm that. This video that you can see, our team at BBC Verify has verified that this footage is of a plane that crashed out of the sky into, as you could see there, a fireball on the ground in a village in the Belgorod region. Well, BBC Monitoring's Russia editor Vitaly Shevchenko joins me now. Vitaly, we've already been talking about claim and counterclaim as to who's on board, missiles being shot. What can you tell us that we know at the moment about this dramatic incident?
In the video that's circulating online and was apparently shot by an eyewitness, it's possible to see a puff of smoke in the sky, which may suggest that the plane was shot down by a missile. And in fact, this is what Russian officials are claiming now. They're saying that it's Ukraine who shot the plane down, and the plane was carrying 65 Ukrainian prisoners of war that were meant to be exchanged later. 6 members of crew and 3 people accompanying the prisoners of war. Now, in Ukrainian media, there are unsourced claims, which means claims that do not come from a named source, saying that the plane was actually carrying missiles. That, again, we cannot confirm. And one prominent Ukrainian website called Ukrainska Pravda, initially it quoted a Ukrainian military source as confirming that Ukraine shot the Russian transport plane down, but later that claim was removed. So it's a fast-moving story, and all we know is that this Russian transport plane called the Il-76, it's a pretty huge plane. It crashed in Belgorod region, which is right next to the border with Ukraine. The Russian Defense Ministry, I have to say, it was unusually quick to come up with a statement about the crash, literally hours later. Normally, they take time to comment on incidents that can be seen as embarrassing for the Russian military, but this time they were really quick to say it was carrying Russian prisoners of war. Officially, Russia doesn't really say that it was Ukraine that shot down the plane. It's members of parliament, for example, making the claim. That's as much as we know.
Yeah, while you've been talking, Vitaly, the AFP news agency has just put out a thing saying that the Russian parliament speaker now has also accused Kyiv of shooting down the plane carrying prisoners of war. How usual or unusual would it be for a transport plane that size to be flying carrying, if the Russians' claim is correct, prisoners of war?
Well, this is the kind of plane that Russia does use to carry heavy loads. Sometimes it carries personnel as well. Recently, a modified version of the Il-76, which was basically a flying radar with a huge circular dish on top, it also crashed. So this is the second recent crash of a plane of that size in Russia. And as you say, the BBC has been able to verify the location of the crash. That there are pictures circulating, apparently showing debris on the ground strewn for hundreds of meters. So that much we cannot doubt. The plane did come down. What we are looking to establish is what exactly was carrying and what brought it down. But as I say, in videos circulating online, it's possible to see a plume of smoke in the sky, which suggests that it could have been a missile.
OK, Vitaly, for the moment, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be back to you as you get more information coming in on that crash. And a reminder that there is a special live page up and running with the very latest on the BBC News website or app.